Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of November 4th through the 10th in my CaressPress inserts. The kit I'm using this week is also from CaressPress. This is the 3-year anniversary since I moved into the current place I'm living and moved across the country from California. So the past few years I have enjoyed kind of marking that. I don't know how long I'll continue to mark it, but when I saw this kit and the art for it, it just reminded me of Tennessee, and I knew I had to go ahead and use this for a moving anniversary for sure. It's not really my aesthetic personally. I'm not really into the whole like country vibes, farmhouse, cow prints aesthetic, but it is very much where I live now's aesthetic, like the city and stuff. And then I also have this foil bundle from CaressPress that came with the kit and just matches so well, of course. And then I did go ahead and order a foil bundle from PlanWithMeStickers, who I PR for, and you can use Rosey 15 to save, and I just thought this darker brown color just really went well with the kit and pulled out some of the dark browns in the art, so I wanted to go ahead and pull it in. It's insane to think that it's been 3 years since I've lived here, and to think that it's been 3 years since I've seen some people, since I've had in and out. Like, there's so many things that to me it doesn't seem like it could have been 3 years, but also my life in California, like, it seems like I lived there an actual lifetime ago, not just 3 years. It feels like 15. So that's interesting. Some other things that happened this week. In exciting news, as you all know, I am like super into NASCAR, and I've been following it since 2008, and since my driver's rookie year, since the year he started. And this week was the NASCAR championship race, which the way they do it currently is elimination style. So you get down to the end and there's 4 drivers left. And out of those 4 drivers, whoever finishes the best wins the championship. And to say I was a nervous wreck is the understatement of the century. I was such a nervous Nelly that I cleaned every nook and cranny of my house I could think of. We cleaned the floorboards, we cleaned the door jambs, like the things you usually like don't really clean or think about. I'm not kidding. I don't know if my house has ever been as clean as it was this day. It was honestly a bit neurotic, but I just couldn't stop. And so this race was just, it was in Phoenix, and I was just so anxious. It felt like the longest race I have ever watched. And in the end, Joey won. Not just he won the race and the championship, and that is just so exciting. Being from San Diego, I haven't really had much experience with winning teams ever in my life, and not only did he win the race and the championship, but this is his 3rd championship that he has won, and he's now one of only 10 drivers to win 3 championships, at least. And that's just incredible to think about that statistic in the sport. So it was amazing, and definitely the highlight of what was a pretty stressful week for everybody. It was also election week, and that's all I'm going to say about that. We all know what happened, and it was just lots of feelings going on. Also, this week, I can't even believe this, but Alex, if you all have been around here for a while, came in to visit. He comes in like every year. Him and his college friends go to one of the football games when their favorite team plays the Titans, and whatever, it's fine. He told me he was coming in, and I was like, okay, cool. We were planning on going and getting like lunch one day or something just to catch up. And he calls me when he lands, and he's like, and I knew when he called me, something weird was up. And I was like, what's up? He's like, I messed up. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean you messed up? He's like, the game is next weekend. And to say that I lost my crap laughing, like, I was hysterical. And throughout the day too, I kept getting into giggle fits about it. It was like the funniest thing ever to me, because this is a man who does stuff to protect our country that I will never know anything about, and he can't manage to book a flight the right weekend. So I just had to put that in, because I'm not kidding, I was in tears laughing, and he was like, I'm never going to live this down now, am I? And I was like, oh, no, absolutely not. It was hilarious, and just looking at it just makes me laugh still, to be honest with you. I think this was the week I started watching New Amsterdam, or around this time. I've finished it. Loved New Amsterdam a lot. Highly recommend if you're into medical shows, like medical dramas, like Grey's Anatomy or any of those. It's not quite, it's better than Chicago Med. It's nowhere near as cheesy as that, but I just love a good medical show. I'm currently in the middle of The Resident, although today I have gone back to finish up Las Vegas, and it's been a good change in things. This week I also started reading, let's see, did I not mark that I finished a book? Oh no, I did. This week I finished reading The Reckoning, which is the third book in the Zodiac Academy series. And this is the part where I decided to branch off and read Dark Fae, which is the first book of the Boys of the Zodiac series. And I'm really glad I did it this way in hindsight. I will say did not really enjoy the first two books all that much. They were fine. Not fully my cup of tea. The third book, fell in love. So if you want to start reading it, just know, you gotta kind of get into it. Or at least I did. And because now I'm further on in the series, and I've gone back to Zodiac Academy, and it definitely, because you know some of the characters from this and what happened, it helps you understand new characters more because you already know and love them. You get some references as well. I also am reading The Awakening is Told by the Boys, and even in that book, they mention Gabriel and some of the characters from the other series, and now you just have more context to what their abilities are and who they are, and it's just making me understand the other series a lot more. So, just another ramble about that series, which it's going to continue for a while. There's something insane, 17 books in the series, or related to the world in total, and of course I want to read them all. So yeah, it's going to be a while before we stop talking about that, but I ain't mad. I love me some books. Let's see what else happened this week. I was still in the midst of playing Dreamlight Valley, and I want to say this was the start of me wanting to catch up on my scripts, because I have it written in this week a few times, and then I got behind on my voiceovers, which is pretty typical, but not the worst. You will also see at the end, I forgot that I put an extender on Sunday, and I totally didn't format or even order the scripts for that extender, so I still need to go ahead and do that. I'm such a dork. Also, I can't believe I almost didn't celebrate this week. My Lucy Goosey, my Lucy Lou, my dog, my buddy, my princess, who I don't know where she is right now, But she turned 8. I can't believe she's 8. And like, oh, around the time you see this, Plan With Me, I will have had her for 8 years. New Year's Eve is her adoptiversary, and it just makes me feel so lucky that I've got to have her this long, but also scared because I know time is ticking down, if you know what I'm saying. Also, I really don't like that I don't know where she is. Lucy! She was upstairs with Olivia. Here she comes running down. Lucy, what you doing? What were you doing? She never hangs out upstairs, so that's like super bizarre. What you doing? Why do you look guilty as sin? She looks like so guilty, like ears. She totally has like the bat ears going down. Like she just looks so guilty. Whatever it is, mommy's not mad. There's like pretty much nothing you could do that would make me mad, except for maybe like ruin my planner. That's like the only thing I can think of. Oh God, now she wants me to pet her. No licks. If you can hear her licking, I'm sorry. She's next to me, pawing me, wanting attention. I wish you could see it because she's being so cute right now. She might be 8, but she still has so much energy. It's insane. I've never had a dog that is this like go, go, go. I feel like I should dress her up as the Energizer Bunny one year for Halloween because that's basically the perfect description of Lucy. She can just keep going. But she's also the best cuddler at night. Whenever I travel and I don't have her with me at night, I don't sleep. I just look for her all night long because she's not touching me. And I hate it so, so much. I can't even tell you. It's like part of me is missing, and I search through it. Like my limbs search throughout the night for her when I'm not with her. It's horrible. So I'm just so happy to have had I'm so happy that you're 8 years old and we've had almost 7 full years together. Almost 8. We're almost going on year 8, Lou. Anyways. Oh, she's pawing my phone. You might have heard that. She just whacked my phone with her paw. I record voiceovers on the Voice Memos app. So if you heard that, I'm sorry. She's just wanting all the attention now. See, I just couldn't leave well enough alone, and I had to call her down from upstairs, and now she's just being needy. Also, there was this full box overlay that I loved, but I felt like it would block out too much of the boxes, so I didn't want to use it over a full box. So I kind of hacked and cut into the box and put it up at the top. So like that's where I usually put the month, and I just thought that was like a cute accent to do it that way. It worked out really well. I was worried I wouldn't like it when I got my scripts in, but I do. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the day by day. Lucy is nesting in the blanket, so if you can hear her again, I'm sorry. But on Monday the 4th, the first thing I had to put in using a custom from Alicia Craft of Lucy is that it was her birthday, because of course I did. And then this Monday, she had to have a big box because, like, she's my queen, you know? She's my child. And then this Monday, I did sleep in, which I kind of wish I would have done today real time, but instead your girl volunteered for more hours at work, but gotta make that money. Anyways, then I did some planning, played some at Disney Dreamlight Valley. It was leg day. Hate me leg day. And then this night I was just chilling on the couch, making some scripts, trying to catch up on planning, which after this voiceover, I only have 2 more that I could possibly do at the moment, which is insane to say I'm almost caught up. Moving into Tuesday, November 5th, the first thing I did was put on my makeup and go to work. Then after work this day, I had to stop and get gas, which I hate doing. Then I came home and did my back and bicep workout, and then I just relaxed on the couch and played Dreamlight Valley because I was feeling anxious, as this was the night of finding out who won the election. So I don't really have any stickers for that, so I just kind of used this like gavel. I don't know. At least any that matched for color blocking purposes. Moving into Wednesday the 6th, I woke up and I did my shoulder, tricep, and chest workout. Then I played some more Disney Dreamlight Valley and did my makeup while listening to The Reckoning, and I ended up finishing it. Then I went off to work, and in order to wind down this night, I took a relaxing bath and started reading Dark Fae a lot. And now that I'm back in the Zodiac Academy series, there's certain characters I miss reading about all the time from the Boys of the Zodiac. It's just, I miss Lionel a lot. Anyways, here's a close-up of the first half of the week. I love the contrast in the two foils. I just feel like everything is meshing together really well with this spread, and even though it might not be my typical style as far as the art in it goes, my typical vibes, I do really enjoy how it came out. Moving into Thursday the 7th, the first thing I marked was that I got to sleep in this day. How nice for me. And then I played some Disney Dreamlight Valley. I did take a nap this day, which naps have become a very frequent thing recently. Then I did some planning and just watched New Amsterdam for my day off. Moving into Friday, November 8th, it was payday, everybody's favorite day of a week. So naturally, I put that in. I did my makeup this morning, and then I went to work. I got out fairly early this day, so I came home and I played a little bit of Disney Dreamlight Valley. And then I did my leg workout because I didn't want to and I was procrastinating it. So I put it off until later in the day, which I should never do. It's just, I do better if I work out in the mornings. And I know this, but yet sometimes I don't do it. Anyways, then I watched some New Amsterdam to round out my Friday. Moving into Saturday the 9th, I did my upper body workout, and then I just used this paper and milk Maru laughing to Mark. Alex coming in the wrong weekend. Does anybody know if paper and milk is ever opening back up? Can you all let me know? I'm curious. I played some Dreamlight Valley, and then I did my makeup, and I went into work, and this night, for whatever reason, I think it was all the emotions, the stress, the anxiety, I was so exhausted. Like, I crashed so early. So under the extender, the things that I definitely didn't make scripts for, first off, we have laundry that I washed my sheets on Sunday because I do every Sunday. I love fresh sheets. They're just so good. So good. I don't like feeling like, I don't know, I just, especially with sleeping with the dog and having dog hair, I just love some fresh sheets. Then I went ahead and put my laundry away, which if you new around here, I hate doing. I'll wash it all day long, but then I'll just live out of the dryer or the hamper. Then I did some planning and played some Dreamlight Valley. Then I marked that I deep cleaned my entire house and that the NASCAR race was at Phoenix. And then this entire bottom box is dedicated to all of Joey Logano's success. So first things first, we have that he won the race in Phoenix. Then we have a trophy for him winning the 2024 NASCAR championship. And then we have a trophy for marking that he's one of only 10 drivers to win 3 championships or more. So super exciting. I just still can't get over it happening. I wear my champion shirt that I ordered, and It just couldn't happen to a more deserving guy. On his weekends off this fall from weekdays off from racing, he went and helped out victims of Hurricane Helene and dedicated a lot of time to that area, and he's just a great guy. So anyways, here's the scripts that I made myself or formatted myself, and then bought a custom from Hannah and PlannaHannah, and she foiled them for me, which you can save 15% at PlannaHannah with code Rosey15 and get my foiled freebie. I will have the font I used linked down below. And if you're curious as to how I format my own stickers, I will leave a video linked in the eye up above as well, because it's super fun and has totally changed my planner game. I went ahead in the sidebar and marked that it was 3 years since I've been living in Tennessee and setting up my house and just making it a home here. And this is your final far out wiggle, and it's going to bring us to our final close-up. If you enjoyed this plan with me, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out being a small part-time content creator. You'll have no idea. If you have any questions about anything like stickers used, leave them in the comments down below. Hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. If you are struggling, just know you are not alone. My DMs are open for you on Instagram. It's RoseyPlans like it is here. I hope you all are having a good morning, day, afternoon, evening, wherever, whenever in the world you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends!